Hi, my name is Tanya and I'm a sewaholic. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's so Tanschi, or welcome if you're new here. I am filming today and you're watching today my September makes video. And this cup of tea is super hot. Sorry, I have to put it aside. Yes, and here on the clothing rack you can see all the garments I made in September 2023, which is quite a lot, honestly. And I just want to make a little disclaimer at the beginning of this video. I am thinking about how much I make quite a lot. Also because sustainability is a topic that is very important to me. I am strictly against fast fashion, and not that I don't buy a single piece of fast fashion anymore. If I see something that I really like, I do buy it. But all in all, I think the fashion industry is quite problematic. And I am very aware that if I sew as much as I do, this is a bit similar to the practices of fast fashion in terms of I produce quite a lot of clothing, and maybe some pieces I don't like that much and I won't wear them. But on the other hand, this is my hobby. It is super important for my mental health, and I have always been a person that likes clothing, that likes to feel fabrics. Fashion is my way to express myself, and it is my creative outlet, and sewing comes with that. So I know that this is a lot, but I also wear my garments on rotation, so I wear a different outfit almost every day, even if that means that I pair different pieces together in new ways. And if I don't wear something, I will give it first of all to friends and family where I know who will wear the piece and that they will wear the piece, and then the next step would be charity. Yes, and I struggle with that quite a lot, that I make a lot of stuff, but in the end I think it is, as I said, it is my hobby, my biggest passion, and it is also very important for my mental health to create. So that said, at the beginning, I want to dive right into what I made this month. And I have my little notebook where I write down what I have been making so that I can tell you all the details. And I will start with the Nia Tshirt by Tammy Handmade. And my first version that I made was this one here. It is made out of a modal jersey I got from a local fabric store. They are specialized in stretch fabrics, and this is a very nice charcoal color, I would say. And what I am doing with the Nia Tshirt is I make the size 10 even if I would fall into the size 6 in terms of my measurements, but that just gives me this kind of oversized look that I prefer. And I fell in love with this t-shirt pattern. It is so good. And I think part of that is also to do with the fabric choice I made for my first one. This modal jersey is just the comfiest thing I have ever worn. And I loved styling it in many different ways. And I will also try to insert pictures for all the garments that I made. If you don't see a picture, I don't have a picture, but yes. And I inserted a little Rosy Cheeks label here that says I am unique. And I just love this t-shirt. So much so that I made 2 more Nia t-shirts in September, and these are they. This one is a viscose, I mean they're both viscose jerseys, but this one is from the same local store I got the first one from. No, that's not true. It is from a different local fabric store, and this one was a remnant, a fabric that I probably wouldn't have chosen even though I love animal print, but this one seemed a bit tacky to me at first. But in the end, I really love this t-shirt as well. I have put a, what does it say? Love Yourself Revolution, little rosy cheeks in label in here. And then I have made a red version just because I kind of fell in love with the color red over the month of September. And this fabric is from Beyond the Pink Door. And I love the red version. I have to say, I love the plain colored Nayas a bit more than, or the solid colors a bit more than the printed one. But the red color is super powerful, I think, and I feel great in it. And in this one, I put another Rosy Cheeks label, which says, "You do you." And these are definite successes of the month September. And yeah, I will make more of them. I already have another modal jersey, so I will make that up quite soon. Then, next on my list is the Marnie blouse by Tilly and the Buttons, and I made the size 1, so the smallest size. I would have been a size 2 according to my measurements, but there was enough room in the pattern so I could go for the size 1. And I used a very nice fabric, yes, I used the fabric. I used a viscose twill that I got from the fabric sales in Belgium, and they specialize in designer deadstock fabrics. And this one is a Dries van Noten, which is a designer from the Netherlands, I think. And I just fell in love with the color green, of course. I love green, and also with the retro print. And it is honestly not something I would go for normally, but in this case, I just fell in love with it, and I have to say I am positively surprised about the Marnie blouse. I didn't do any pin tucks on the front yoke or on the sleeves. I didn't do ruffles. I didn't do the ruffle here at the shoulders, nor here on the neckline. And that is the version I will make again, without all of the girly stuff. This is a super cool pattern. I know that I can wear a long sleeve top underneath during winter when it gets cooler, and it is just a bit dressy, but it can also be dressed down. And here in the back it has a ruler loop with a little button, which I didn't close, but it would close like this, and I used a little the little flower button, I think it is. And yeah, I didn't do any alterations, and it fits me perfectly, and I feel very, very good in it. Then my next make was a bit of a problematic one. It is another Tilly and the Buttons pattern, and it is the Indigo Dress. And I made at first the size 2, and I told you guys about it in one of my Friday sews. I told you that it was much too big, that I felt like a poofy cupcake. I added on the Anthea blouse sleeves, and they were too big on this dress, and the big in general, sorry, I can't talk today. The dress in general was just too big. And then you guys gave me so many good recommendations on what I could do to alter it. First of all, I needed to size down. I sized down to the size 1. And then I also decreased the puffiness of the Anna Ellen Anthea Blouse sleeves. But of course I couldn't recut the whole dress because this was a beautiful fabric I got from a friend of my aunt, and my aunt has a holiday home in Sweden, and her neighbor there gave this to her for me. So this is all I had. And it is a very nice gingham, small gingham fabric. And yeah, so what I did was I made a little dart here in the front to take the dress in a bit. Then I took in the side seams quite a lot. I took out the sleeves and just decreased the width of the sleeves, and I had to take off the skirt to take in the side seams. And I think basically that was it. I made a long version with a ruffle here at the bottom, and at first, even though I made all these alterations, at first I was just not sure if this dress would be something I would ever wear. But I have worn it this weekend, and I wore it with white trainers and a leather jacket on top, and honestly I felt very, very good in it. And it was super comfy, loose around my tummy, which I like, and it didn't feel too girly anymore, it just felt right. So I really hope and guess that I will wear this dress quite a lot during the upcoming season. Next up, I made one of my favorite patterns ever. I have made so many of these, and this is the Freya top by Tilly and the Buttons again, from her stretch book, I think it is. And this was a spontaneous make. I found this lovely charcoal ribbed jersey at a fabric store quite near to me in Switzerland, and why I bought it is that it is brushed on the inside, or at least it is super fuzzy and super cozy. And as I wear a lot of turtlenecks during winter and also autumn, I thought this would be so nice as a basic with the rib texture. That's something I really like, and also the fuzzy inside, which is super cozy to wear. So not a lot to say about this one, besides I made the size 2, which I normally do in the Freya top. My next make is a pair of pajamas, and they're hanging here very unglamorously because I had to pick them out of the washing basket. But I will take the pieces off now so you can see. Oh, that didn't want to be shown in the video, I guess. Okay, so this one is a Tabitha t-shirt by Tilly and the Buttons. I make a lot of Tilly and the Buttons patterns apparently, but this one is a first make of the Tabitha, and I made the size 2 again, and it is just a super plain and boxy t-shirt, just the style I like. And I used this beautiful green cotton jersey that is from the local fabric store that specializes in knits. And yeah, there's not a lot to say about this one. I chose this green color because it perfectly matches the beautiful brushed cotton that I got from, Hazel's sister. And this fabric is just like a brownish color, and then it has all these tiny little flowers on it, and the leaves are green, so the t-shirt matches perfectly. Here in the front I used a little vintage lace ribbon, and then it has an elasticated waist and deep pockets. And this one is a new look pattern that I found at Hobbycraft when I was in the UK last winter, and I made this one twice already. It is the perfect pajama bottoms pattern, and I will quickly grab it and show you how it looks. So this is the pattern. It is New Look 6859, and I made the version A, which is also the version the man is wearing in the picture. And I made the smallest size, which fits me nicely. I mean, it's also because of the elasticated waist. It is quite a baggy pair of pajama trousers, but that's what I like to sleep in. So I feel very good in these pajamas, and it's just very, very luxurious for me to wear handmade pajamas, which I also said in one of my Friday Sews videos. I just like the feeling of having a pajama on me that I made myself. And I am not hanging these up again, so we'll throw it over there. Then my next make is another indigo. And this time I went for the straight size 1, but I still took out a little bit of the middle here, and no, I only did that in the front, yes, because it was just a bit, the neckline was gaping on me too much. And then I took out 1 centimeter here at the front bodice piece at the shoulders, because the shoulders were not sitting correctly. I made the Anna Ellen Anthea sleeves again, but I decreased the width and I elongated them a bit. And then I also made the skirt a bit wider so that it gathers more. And I made a short version this time. And honestly, this is a Lady McElroy fabric, by the way, from Beyond the Pink Door. I love it. And honestly, this one is the make I like the least out of all the stuff that I made in September. I just don't feel like myself in it, and I told you that also in one of my Friday Sews videos. It is a bit of a shame because the fabric was quite expensive, as it is a designer fabric and I like it so much. But honestly, what can you do? Sometimes the garments don't work out the way you planned, and I don't have any more fabric, so I can't add a ruffle. I will see if I wear it, otherwise I will probably give it to my mom or my sisters or whoever wants to have it, or I will try to just save the fabric, because there's quite a lot of fabric in the skirt, and do something else with it, maybe a little summer top or something like that. I probably could get that out. But yeah, it was a bit sad. I felt bad after I finished it because it just didn't feel like me, but that's normal. I have to tell myself all the time, and I hope you know that too, that if some garments don't work out the way you planned, that is okay. And then the last garment I made in September was my Charlie sweater by Atelier Choup. And as I told you many times before in my videos, I copied Andrea from Beyond the Pink Door with this one. In terms of, I chose a leopard sweater knit fabric, which is also from my local fabric store. And then I added a rainbow ribbing as the v-neck. And I think the combination is so cool. It is quite Gucci. It is just a super comfy sweater. I didn't have to do any alterations. It was so much fun to insert the v-neck line. I added another little label here, and it is just the perfect length, the perfect everything. I love this sweater, and it is currently a very warm October here in Austria. Sorry, there are builders outside, and I'm probably, or you can probably hear them working. sorry about that. But yes, I love this sweater and I will hopefully be able to wear it very soon, and I'm going to Dublin the next weekend. You're watching this on Sunday and I'm going on Friday, the coming Friday, and I will definitely take this one with me. So that was everything I made in September. Honestly, it was quite a successful sewing month in terms of I love all the garments except one. And that is definitely a win. And before I leave, I want to tell you what I'm wearing because I always forget. I'm wearing a Zara ready-to-wear sweater that I bought many years ago. And then with it, I'm wearing a new make, which is a gingham skirt. And then I am wearing little socks with pearls, and I will insert a picture because you won't be able to see that. But this is a very autumnal outfit that I feel very good in. My nails match my jumper and I love this one. I know it is ready to wear, but the best thing you can do is honestly to wear your pieces. And I've worn this one for many years, and it is just still one of my favorites because I love the color and the boxy style. But yeah, that's my outfit of today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what your favorite make of mine was, and let me know in the comments down below if your September was successful in terms of sewing. I hope you had a good weekend, and I wish you a very successful and nice start to the new week tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye.